What's up, buddy? It's watching. And this live stream, I'll be comparing the Prince, Purple Rain, and Batman albums, also reviewing those albums. And I should be joined with a friend of mine called Hamza, with his YouTube channel, Hamzebra. And we've known each other for years. We met in secondary school. So, and I've already collaborated with him before. It was, I believe it was our top 5 moments of the MCU, or top 5 characters, something like that, for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I did that with him and with Jason, your millennial. So I'll give him a couple of minutes. If he's not giving me a couple of minutes, then I'll just have to start this without him. This live stream's been a few weeks in the making. It's been delayed a couple of times, so hopefully this is the time I do this. But we'll just have to wait and see whether it's going to be on my own or with Hamza. As you can see, I've got a couple of Funkos. Next to me, Prince Funko and the Batman Funko. So, yeah. I'll just give him one or 2 more minutes and then I'll begin this. But hope everyone's doing well on this Friday evening here in the UK. It's very hot today. So, I'm making the most of the really warm weather. It's normally cold most of the time here in the UK. So, I'm glad it's warm. I don't know how many more days it's going to be like this, but I think it's going to be warm for at least the next day or 2. So that's pretty good. So I've actually realised I've got 7 people watching now, so I might just begin, give my thoughts, and if it turns out great, if not, then it's just not meant to be, I guess. But yeah, I'll begin with the start with Purple Rain from 1984. It's his 6th studio album. It's nearly 44 minutes long. So it's 43 minutes and 55 seconds to be exact. And yeah, it was released in June of 1984. So that's just over 40 years ago. So it's his biggest selling album. It's got 5 singles, and there's only 9 tracks in the album, so half of the album are singles. And the first track on the album is "Let's Go Crazy," which is one of his more well-known songs, and I think it's a brilliant way of opening the album. Yeah, it's a brilliant way to start the album. It's one of his more catchier songs, especially with the chorus. Yeah, it's just a very fun, upbeat song that you can't help but move along to. Yeah, it's definitely one of his better songs for sure. You were only 4 then. Yeah, it's a good song. And then you got the next track on the album is "Take Me With You." I think this is also a great song on the album. I don't like it as much as "Let's Go Crazy," but I still think it's really good. I love the vocals on this. I really like the backing vocals on it as well. The next track on the album is "The Beautiful Ones." I think one of his most underrated songs. I think it's a brilliant hidden gem on the album. I think Prince does some of his best vocals here, and I really like the synthesizer on this as well. And Prince is pretty much playing all the instruments here. I'd say this is his peak album. Yeah, I really love "The Beautiful Ones." And then you got the next 2 songs on the first side of the album. I'm not too crazy on. I like them, but they're not songs I'd go back to. So you got "Computer Blue." I think this one's quite good, but I don't really like this talking at the beginning of the song. But the rest of it's instrumental. I quite like the instrumental stuff, but it's to me it's a filler track. Didn't need to be on the album. But the next track, yeah, I'm a bit. I think this one's all right, but again, I don't think this one should be on the album. And it's "Darling Nikki." I think the instrumentation's fine, but I'm not a fan of the vocals that Prince is doing on this, and I don't really like it lyrically either. I also find the ending of the song a little bit weird, so I'm not too crazy on that one. The next side of the album, side 2, it all picks back up again with the song "When Doves Cry." Another one of my favourite Prince songs. I think it's got awesome instrumentation and the lyrics and vocals. It's just an all-around perfect 80s song. And it's a song about complexities of a broken relationship, where Prince is also examining his emotional attachment. Yeah, it's So it's a broken relationship with Prince is also examining that his emotional attachment might be to do with his family dysfunction. So I looked at the meaning of the song from ChatGPT, and I sort of wrote my own words around the meaning of the song. The next song on the album is "I Would Die for You." I think this one's pretty great. It's got a very catchy chorus. I love the synthesizer on this, and I think overall it's a pretty solid track. Not one of my favourites, but not one of my least favourites either. Then you got "Baby I'm a Star." I think it's a fun, upbeat number. Not a standout song, but still a great one to listen to, nonetheless. And the final song on the album is "Purple Rain," the title track. I think it's a perfect song. It's got brilliant instrumentation, especially with the guitars and the saxophone towards the end of the song. It's got amazing and powerful lyrics mixed with awesome vocals. Yeah, it also makes it my favorite Prince song for all those reasons. Yeah, I really love this one. I also love the strings at the end of the song as well. And yeah, I think it's just a perfect album closer. And the song is about it's a powerful anthem about love, regret, and redemption at the end of something meaningful, whether a relationship or some other chapter in your life. But yeah, I think it's a brilliant song. Not much else to really say there. But I rank the tracks. So my number 9 is Darling Nikki. My number 8 is Computer Blue. Number 7 is Baby I'm a Star. Number 6, I Would Die for You. Number 5, Take Me With You. Number 4, Let's Go Crazy. Number 3, The Beautiful Ones. Number 2, When Doves Cry. And number 1, Purple Rain. And if I'm being honest, those top 3 songs are probably my top 3 Prince songs that he had done. And as far as an album rating, I like to give this album higher than this, but it's those songs, Computer Blue and Darling Nikki, that bring the album down a little bit for me. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Also, I'd like to know if anyone watching has seen the Prince Purple Rain movie. I haven't seen it, but I would like to know what other people thought of it if they've seen it. But we'll now move on to the Batman album from 1989. This is actually Hamza's favourite Prince album, which is why he wanted us to talk about this one. We got a mum here. Yeah, it's a great song, but not a great one for you to do karaoke, mum. Sorry. But yeah, this is his 11th studio album. It's crazy. He released 5 studio albums in 5 years? It's like one a year. It's crazy. But yeah, it's his 11th studio album, released in June 1989. So pretty much 5 years later. This one's 42 minutes and 52 seconds. So not quite as long of an album. This one's also got 5 singles. And you begin with the Future. By the way, this is the soundtrack. These are both soundtrack albums. Purple Rain is the soundtrack to the Purple Rain movie. This is the soundtrack to the 1989 Batman film starring Michael Keaton, which is pretty cool. Some of these songs appear in the movie. Not all of them did. I'm not sure if that's the case with Purple Rain, but that's the case here for Batman. So yeah, the Future, I think it's a really great, funky way to start the album. I also like it lyrically. I think the instrumentation is really great on it, but it can get a little bit repetitive. I think this is one that I think could be a little bit shorter. I think my dog wants to come in my room.
Yeah, she's in now.
Hello, Amber. A live stream buddy. Yes, a live stream buddy. There you got the song Electric Chair. I think it's a really great song. I think it's got awesome usage of the synthesizer. I also really like the electric guitar on it. But just like the first song, though, I think it can get a little bit repetitive. So I think this one again could be just a little bit shorter. And to me, the lyrics aren't quite as interesting as they are on The Future. So overall, I do prefer The Future over Electric Chair, but I still think they're both pretty fun songs. Then you've got The Arms of Orion. This I'm just going to spoil it. It's my favorite song on the album. I think it's a beautiful ballad featuring Sheena Easton. and they both sound great together. I love the whole vibe of the song, but for me the chorus is the highlight. I think the chorus very infectious, but it's a love song with celestial metaphors about longing and cosmic connection, which I find pretty interesting. Then you got the song "Party Man." I think this one's great. I like it. I also like the scene that the song features in the movie. It's one of my favorite parts of the film. It's when the Joker and his goons are just dancing around this place where they're doing lots of different graffiti. It's quite a funny scene in the movie. But to me, the song doesn't work as good without that scene. I think with that scene involved, I think the song's really great. As it's as on its own, I think it's just great. But the name of the song, Vicky Waiting. Yeah, Vicky's back on this one. Yeah, I think this one's a really great song. It's not a standout one. It might have been more memorable if it appeared in the film, but because this one didn't, it's not a particularly memorable one. It's still a fun song, and I like that the lyrics have Batman references such as Mickey Vale, which is why it's called Mickey Waiting. It also mentions the Joker and Gotham City. Now, the second side of the album, I don't quite like as much. You begin with Trust. It's a solid track with solid vocals and instrumentation, but just like the song "The Party Man," I think I'd prefer this song if it was in the film. Yeah, I'd like this song more if it appeared in the film. Then you got the song "Lemon Crush." I like this one, but to be honest, it did get on my nerves after a while. I was tempted to skip to the next track. I was not a fan of it lyrically. It just didn't make a whole lot of sense. But I still enjoy moving around to this one, even though it's not what I'm going to go back to. Then you got the song "Scandalous." Yeah, I really love "Scandalous." I think vocally, Prince's best song on the album. He really goes for it on this one. But I also love the production. It's not too in your face, but it's not too 1980s, which I appreciate. It wasn't the backing vocals on this one are great. It's a song about emotionally intense love that's so overwhelming it feels dangerous. It feels scandalous. And then the album closer, you've got Back Dance. I'm going to be honest, I didn't care for this one very much. I thought it was just okay. It's got really good guitar playing, and the song has a good beat to it, but it contains spoken words from the film, which prevented me from liking this song. It just made me think it was just okay. I didn't think it was a bad song, but I'm a bit disappointed that this ended the album. I also don't think the song needs to be. It's over 6 minutes long, and I personally would think, yeah, it could maybe be 4 minutes, maybe at most 5 minutes, but 6 minutes. And I personally would have preferred Scandalous being the album closer than Back Dance. But I still think it's a really great album. I still recommend listening to this and Purple Rain. I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10, which means I prefer Purple Rain. But you can let me know, people watching after the fact, you can let me know which of these albums you prefer, what you give them out of 10, whether you've seen both of these movies, and which one you like more. I think the Batman 1989 movie is really great. Yeah, I really like that one. And you can also let me know your favourite Prince songs. But my favourites are Purple Rain, followed closely with When Doves Cry, and the Beautiful Ones, and shout out to the track of The Arms of Orion. But I forgot to rank the tracks from the Batman album. So number 9, Back Dance. Number 8, Lemon Crush. Number 7, Trust. Number 6, Party Man. Number 5, Electric Chair. Number 4, Vicky Waiting. Number 3, The Future. Number 2, Scandalous. And number 1, Arms of Orion. In fact, probably one of my fifth favourite Prince song, Scandalous. My fourth would be Arms of Orion. My third would be The Beautiful Ones. My second favourite Prince song would be When Doves Cry. And my favourite is Purple Rain. And let's give it honourable mention to Let's Go with Let's Get Crazy. I also love the song Little Red Corvette as well. the most beautiful girl in the world. Yeah, those songs are up there as well. But then my thoughts on both those albums. After this, or I think it might be today, I do this. I'll be finishing listening to the second Stone Roses album called Second Coming, and after that, I've heard all the Stone Roses albums. I've also listened to the final Bruno Mars studio album today. It's when he was in this duo called Silk Sonic. So I've heard all of Bruno Mars's albums, and soon I would have heard all of the Stone Roses albums, even though they've only got 2. So, yeah. It looks like, unfortunately, Hamza couldn't make it. But the show must go on. I really hope he watches this after the fact, and he can let me know his thoughts on both these albums. But I'm glad he told me about the Batman album. It's not one I listen to again. There's only a couple of tracks I'd revisit. To be honest, I probably won't even listen to the Purple Rain album again and just pick my favourite songs from it. But I can see why he prefers Batman. It's just, for me, Purple Rain is more my sort of thing. It's got a few more ballads on it. I thought my mum was coming in then. But yeah, I'll probably conclude this in the next maybe 4 or 5 minutes. It's a bit unfortunate Hamza couldn't make it, but if you're watching Hamza, hopefully you enjoyed listening to my thoughts, and you can let me know your thoughts on these albums in the comments. But I'll try to think if we've got anything else to really mention. I'm going to cinema in the next couple of days to see the film Elio, which is the latest Pixar film. So I expect a YouTube short for that, but I'm not expecting anything great from it. I've not even seen the trailer for it, so I'm going in blinded. I'm sure I'll have a good time with it. It's not going to be one of my favourite Pixar films, I don't think, but we'll just have to wait and see. But I'm also going to a concert at some point this year. I'm going to be seeing the Scottish singer-songwriter Amy MacDonald, and I've heard all her albums. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. She's got a new album coming out, so yeah, I'll listen to that very, very soon. But in the next few weeks, next month actually, I'm going on holiday. I'm going to North Yorkshire at late September time this year. I'm going to Dublin. I'm going to Ireland, and at some point August time, actually, I'm going to Scotland. So I'm going away July, August, and September. So yeah, I'm looking forward to all that. I'm not sure I'd do any footage for North Yorkshire or Scotland, but I definitely will for Ireland. I'm also going to be staying in Liverpool for a couple of nights as well. So get back to Liverpool again. I've been lots of times now. But if the 6 people watching have got any questions, ideally any music related ones, please let me know in the comments. I'd answer them. Yeah, I'll answer them, because I think I'll probably end this in the next minute or so. So if you've got any questions, music related ones, I'd put them in now, because yeah, next couple of minutes I'll probably be ending this. But I've not really got much else to really say at the moment. I'll see what albums I've been listening to lately. I mentioned that I listened to Bruno Mars and the Stone Roses. Yeah, we've got Mum saying we'll be going to the Cavern Club again. Yeah, probably will, because we'll be going with my sister. She's not been to Liverpool before, so I'm sure we'll be showing her around the Cavern Club. I'm just going on notes, see if there's anything worth mentioning. I could talk about. I think I'll do this and then I'll conclude the video, and also go through some of the discographies I've been listening to lately. So I listened to all the Razorlight albums, Mamas and the Papas. I did a live stream on them. Benmont Tench, for both of his albums. He was the keyboard player for Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. I think he's got 2 really excellent studio albums. I personally prefer his debut album. Also heard all the Dire Straits albums. At some point I want to do a video on them. Yeah, there's lots. There's lots in total to listen to. Once I've heard Bruno Mars, or once I've heard the Stone Roses albums, I would have heard 57 discographies. But quite a lot of them have only got like 3 to 5 albums. But yeah, I'll probably leave the live stream here. Hope everyone enjoyed watching. I enjoy recording this, giving my thoughts on both of these great Prince albums. Yeah, hopefully everyone has a great rest of the day and rest of the weekend. Thanks for watching. Until next time, peace and love, peace out, rock on, and ciao.